Happy New Year. It's been a while since I posted here, but there are good reasons for that. Almost a year ago, I was telling you that I had a lot of goals and I wanted to change and to have a 6 months program because it was trending, where you go when you forcefully change everything in the way you decide. And yes, things change. Things change a lot, but not in the way I planned. Not in the timeline I planned. Everything went chaos, and while it was chaos, I didn't want to share because I did not want anybody to give an opinion of what I was choosing to do, the direction I was taking, and everything. So right now I want to say I don't care about opinions because now I'm in my new lane, but I really did not need it. The classical, oh, but it's very difficult to do, you won't manage to do that. So I just did not communicate online, even offline at all. So last time I was telling that I wanted to change my money relationship. I wanted to save, I wanted to clean some debt and to be kind of sturdy on my finances. I wanted to take care of my health because I had lipedema and I had some issue with stomach and everything. I was not sleeping well, so I wanted to improve that. I wanted to connect again with creativity, and I wanted to change my career. I was traveling and I was working also full-time as a marketing freelancer, and I knew that I did not want to spend the next 30 years in marketing. But in my mind, I was waiting and I will see some signs and everything, and then I could change my career. Well, it's the first thing that changed, and it impacted my whole year. When I started looking into what I wanted to do, I started connecting a lot with my love of old stone, old churches, old cemeteries, old temples, but also my love of monkeys and understand how the humanity is going and evolving and everything. And so that specific type of stuff goes into anthropology. But anthropology in Europe is very much learning how society and analyzing societal trends, so more ethnology. And I did not want to fully do that. I wanted more opportunities and more ways to develop on the more scientific and technical part of this. And so while I was struggling and waiting to go to Ireland, because this is the country I chose, I was not 100% satisfied with the program. Then somebody told me about Université de Montréal, which is in Canada, in Quebec. And when I checked, it matched exactly what I wanted. And since I'm French, I had some discount on the price. So I applied. I wanted to start in September. It did not go through because immigration papers were too long to do, so I was admitted to start in January. Right now, I am in Canada. I'm in Quebec, I'm in Montreal, I'm in my new flat for the next semester, and I'm starting next week. But to be able to do that, I had to change everything. I had to save up 15,000 euros. I had to organize my work in a way that I can continue, but I can earn enough money for maybe 15 hours of work per week. I had to also do a lot of health checkup. We realized that the issue was maybe more deep, I will say, than we thought. But doctors want me to test for Crohn's disease, where I thought it was just like gluten intolerance, like light stuff like that. So I was confronted to everything, but in a very, very in-your-face way, like, oh, you have to do something now because you're gonna hit the wall. And I did not plan that. I just wanted to go casually, changing things, one thing after the other. No, it did not go through this way, and it was absolute chaos, with a lot of beautiful things, very beautiful things, but still very much chaos. So now, starting 2026, what can you expect on this channel, and what can I expect in my life in general? I'm 37 years old, starting school next week, so you definitely will have a lot of videos about school as an adult, about university. But also I have decided that this year I wanted to call it the non-business year. I'm not meaning that I don't want to have a business, because I need to. But for the last 12 years, I've been living and breathing business, and it's what I use to kind of cope and hide living life. So I will say, oh, I have too much work, and then I will throw myself into those big projects because I know how to build a funnel, how to build freebies, how to build automation and website and stuff like that. Every time I think about something, I go always toward the big business organized, because I think this is what I need to do. And I'm hiding completely behind that. So this year, I don't want to launch a business. I will still work in a more cozy way. So what I decided, I'm available 17 hours per week for people who want to book me for at least 3 months, the same number of hours every week. So I just create like an Excel spreadsheet, and so I'm available to do some coaching, to do some writing for you, to do some advising, but just the amount of hours. I have decided to simplify everything, that the price will be the same for everybody, and it's a lower price than what I used to invoice, but it's the price that guarantees me to be able to choose my client. So I got with 50 euros per hour plus VAT. It's low for somebody with 15 years of experience, but hey. So yeah, I'm just going with business like that. And then I want to see along the way, I want to start writing again, but not writing a website, which I know how to do, but more writing creatively. Maybe try to write some articles, maybe try to write some scientifical, what do you call that? Scientifical facilitation. Maybe try to have a little job somewhere and just go in a more creative approach of my business. Then I really want to go more creative on other stuff. I want to be offline a lot. I want to start having my little reading notebook again. I want to start maybe creating things with my hand, but I don't know. I don't know what. I have no idea. Just want to explore that. I want to have fun in what I'm doing, and even like with videos and things like that. Stop thinking about, oh, it needs to be this certain way and I need to re-say every sentence 3 times, because it's not like all the big YouTubers. Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber. Honestly, I have 10 people following me, and 3 of them must be me with other accounts. So no, I can go with the more natural style and natural approach. And I especially want to start building a community here. I do not know anybody. I know that I will be in class with people that are significantly younger than me. For me, it's not necessarily a problem, but I know it may be for some people. And I want a community, like a real one. I want to start going to exhibit and going to see some concert and practicing. I want to go ice skating. I want to, like do more stuff, enjoy life way more. I think one of my goals for 2026 is also to slow down the traveling, which is very, I know, it's very counterintuitive, because I spent the last 2.5 years traveling around the world. But I think I want to explore more Canada, but in 2026 probably more Quebec. Like only the staying time to just discover and enjoy. I don't want to run abroad and stuff like that. Not this year, it will be later. It will come back very soon. But for this, I want a more cozy, quirky, curious year. So what can you expect here? Well, one first thing that will be pretty important, since I'm now a student, I chose to reduce my monthly expenses because I wanted to be sustainable. So that led to a lot of questions about my consumption, about how I want to buy things. For now, I'm just trying to settle in my apartment, so the first weeks. I bought on Amazon stuff, furniture and stuff like that because I have only a week to settle. But then I want to be more into thrifting, and I want to find more my personal style and finding some maybe small local creator. I want to start also sharing more about what I'm learning and what my curiosity and knowledge is bringing me. So maybe more talk. I think I want to do a lot of vlogs that will share everything. I want to share about my reading. I want to share about my evolution. I think I want to share also about business in the way that I'm conceiving it, but also because I used to be a teacher in marketing in master's degree, and so I know a lot of things that even though I don't want to apply them now, I still want to share them to people, because me choosing to be in a more cozy entrepreneurship vibe does not mean that I do not agree with people going full force on it. And I have clients going full force on it, and I love their ambition, and so I want also to give to people. And I think, yeah, I just want to create community and start sharing, and along the way there may be some new ideas, there may be some discussion with people, but this is where we are going. So I already know that I'm starting to film a few videos. I filmed one that is a beauty haul, self-care, everything for less than $300, which was a challenge. I'm filming one about how I prepare for the semester. I'm filming one about how do I turn my very white IKEA bedroom in a shared apartment into something that is more me, my style. And I will probably film my first week at university, and we are going like that, and we will see. But subscribe and stay here. Please like or do something. Just, yeah, I'm glad to spend 2026 with you.